Hey guys, Jordan here from TJ Wrestling, and welcome to our Extreme Rules predictions. As you know, Extreme Rules is tonight, and yeah, we're excited for it. It could be good. It could be starting to pick up on the road to SummerSlam, and I'm excited for it. There are a couple of matches that I am very interested in. There's 6 matches in all on the show. I don't think any more have been announced. I'd say a pre-show match would be thrown in there, give or take. Just to give some superstars a payday. Maybe Goldust was R-Truth, I don't know. But anyways, I'm here with the predictions. I have mine and Tim's predictions here. Tim sent me his predictions earlier today, so I have his and I have mine. First up is Rich Swann and Sasha Banks against Noam Dar and Alicia Fox in a mixed tag team match. I don't know what Sasha Banks has done in the back to have her thrown into this mess. But if you're not following 205 Live, basically, Alicia Fox was with Cedric Alexander, and she left him for Noam Dar. And recently, Rich Swann has been trying to give Alicia Fox presents to test her loyalties to Dar and try to get revenge for Alexander. That absolutely failed. And now Sasha Banks has been roped into this because reasons. Me and Tim both predict that Rich Swann and Sasha Banks will get the win. And if it doesn't, then I don't know what's going on with WWE anymore. Jinder Mahal is WWE champion. And up next is Neville versus Austin Aries in a submission match. The winner will be the Cruiserweight champion, and the only way to win is by submission. Neville with either with his Rings of Saturn, and Austin Aries with the Last Chancery. This match, it could go it could go obviously 2 ways. Neville retains or Aries is the new champion, but it's looking more towards Neville retaining again because he did tap out to the Last Chancery on Raw, and storyline booking dictates that if you win the go home match, you lose at the pay-per-view. But I do believe it's finally time for Neville to relinquish the championship to Austin Aries. I mean, who else is going to retain him? He's had 3 opportunities. They say they'd have a blow-off match at Great Balls of Fire. Then there'll be a new contender at SummerSlam. So I'm going to go with Austin Aries. Tim has gone with Neville, understandably so. So let's get into the next match, which is the Hardy Boys against Sheamus and Cesaro, in a steel cage match for the Tag Team Championships. Tim's gone with the Hardys, just in case I forget. This one is tough to call for me personally, because there is a thing that the Hardys will retain, and they'll keep the titles until, I don't know. And there is also a possibility of Cesaro winning, and then that leads to the Broken Hardys, Broken Matt and Brother Nero. I'm not sure. I'm definitely not sure how this is going to go. Again, on one hand, Cesaro could win, Broken Hardys. On the other hand, Hardys might win. They might see some more prospects in retro Hardy merch. And they could also, introduce the Broken Matt character, introduce him like one step at a time. Like, don't go, here he is, he's broken now, he's mental. Like, do it bit by bit. Maybe he gets a bit more insane backstage, a bit more rambling to himself, a bit more like his broken self. Also, there's been no real reports that they've been trying to contact Anthem to get the rights to the Broken Matt gimmick. So I'm going to go with the Hardys to retain. Next up is Ambrose versus The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. If Dean Ambrose gets disqualified, Miz will win the title. That's an interesting stipulation there, because I don't know. Tim has gone with Dean Ambrose, so I'm going to go with The Miz. I think it's going to be a repeat of what happened with Randy Orton and Christian at Money in the Bank 2011, I want to say, where Christian did something to provoke Randy Orton, and Randy Orton just went absolutely grade A mental. I believe that's what's going to happen with Dean Ambrose and The Miz. So I think Miz is going to, at the end of the night, we'll say Miz will be the Intercontinental Champion. That's what I'm going to say. Up next is Alexa Bliss versus Bayley in a kendo stick on a pole match. I believe it's just kendo stick on a single kendo stick, I should say, on a pole. Whoever gets it can beat up the person, then it's pinfall or submission. I don't know. I keep on thinking it's like that sledgehammer on a pole match between Triple H and Kevin Nash at TLC 2011. Tim's gone with Alexa Bliss, and I believe I'm going to go with Alexa Bliss as well. And that will lead to Alexa Bliss against Sasha Banks for the title after Bayley loses this. She's already had a rematch, so no, her rematch was. This is a rematch, I think. I don't know what's going on anymore. I want to go Bliss for the win. Finally, in our predictions, is Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt versus Samoa Joe in a #1 contender Extreme Rules elimination match. The winner will face Brock Lesnar for the the Universal Championship, I should say, at Great Balls of Fire. So the winner will be like, "Hey, congratulations, you won the match. Now you're being fed to a beast. Good luck." Tim has gone with Finn Balor to win this match. I can see him winning, but I don't think he's gonna win. I think it's a bit too early for Balor to be fighting for the Universal Championship. Maybe build him up a little bit. I'm gonna go with Seth Rollins to win this match, based on a couple of things. I think one of the feuds coming out of this match is Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe, so I don't think either of them are gonna win. And I think another feud coming out of this match is Bray Wyatt against Finn Balor. So I don't think that Balor's going to win. Or Wyatt. That only leaves Seth Rollins. What they could do, they could have Lesnar against Rollins at Great Balls of Fire. Have Finn Balor versus Brock Lesnar. I think Lesnar will beat Rollins. Lesnar Balor at SummerSlam. Obviously, probably Lesnar's going to retain. He's probably going to hold it till WrestleMania. And then probably they'll do him against Strowman at Survivor Series and the Royal Rumble. And then, knowing WWE, they're probably going to do hit Brock Lesnar against Roman Reigns 2 for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. I think that's what they're building to, trying to build up Roman Reigns to the same level as Brock Lesnar, even though he isn't on that level. So I'm going to go with Seth Rollins to win this match. I do believe he can put on a good match with Brock Lesnar. And yeah, it should be a good match. I'd say first person eliminated is going to be Bray Wyatt from courtesy of Finn Balor. Then he'll Sister Abigail Balor, and that will lead to him being eliminated by that, I don't know, Samoa Joe will say. And then I think the final two will be Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to make Seth's victory cheered more like Orton. But anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for our Extreme Rules review. Take care.